Hi and welcome. Welcome back if you've been here before. This is my Sunday self-care reading. Anything you may need to know if you come across this video regarding your health or wellness, whether that is your spiritual well-being, your emotional, mental, or physical well-being. We are mind, body, and spirit, and in these times we are needing to take even more care of ourselves than usual. So let's see what messages come through for us. Now we have the Knight of Wands that jumped out first. So this is an extreme action card. The Knight of Wands charges ahead, inspired, driven. Let's see what else comes through. What do we need to know about our wellness, our health? We have the Four of Swords and Justice card. Okay, what I'm getting with the Knight of Wands, firstly, it is a fire element. Be careful of burnout and feeling so energized or inspired or creative that you want to really move fast and do a lot of things. Time is an illusion, right? And as we ascend, awaken, activate more of our innate gifts, access more of our light and our power, you might feel so energized and so intuitive and so insightful and have so many hits of epiphanies and access so much of who you are that you feel like you can take on the world, or you're just shining your light, so you are attracting a lot of things, and then we can sort of get swept up in it and just go to every place you're invited, take on every project that now comes your way, every opportunity to make money. I feel like obviously, yes, we need to follow our intuitive guidance. That's why it's there. And our passions and desires are a key to what we need to be doing in this life. But it's really important to take the time to rest. And I feel like we've always existed in a way that rest was scheduled after everything else is done, right? But rest and meditation needs to become an equal part of our lives, equal priority in our lives. And rest can be many things, not just sleep, not just doing nothing. Rest can be, if you're always working, then you play. Rest can be, if you're always doing physical things, then you do more creative things, or something that fills you up emotionally, like playing with your pet, or listening to some music. Rest can be many different things if you are always indoors, going outside more. If you are a very mental person, always in your head, then doing something that makes you feel more connected to your body, exercise, dancing, whatever. It's about finding the balance between rest and action. And this card I pulled in another reading, and I can't remember what was the exact word. It's like that point between knowing what to do and I'm going to have to find that in the book. There was something very significant about the wording for the Justice card in that book. Okay, so it was an affirmation that says, I am a sacred point between understanding and action. And you can repeat that affirmation and meditate on it and find what it means for you. I am a sacred point between understanding and action. And I feel like when we are always in a forward moving, action based energy, doing, then it's almost like we're chasing the future and we're not anchored into the present. Whether you're doing this mentally or physically, we need to anchor and become that sacred point between what we understand and know and what we do. It needs to become more effortless. And not effortless in the sense that you don't intentionally act and do and plan, but the point between empowerment and surrendering, that harmony between allowing and taking ownership and accountability of something. I don't know if that makes any sense. With this card, I'm also drawn to the stars on her chest and the eye there. And I'm feeling like if you're a woman, there's something significant about our breasts. And this is just my opinion, take it or leave it. I've noticed that I'm trying to find a way to word this in the best way possible. The size of our breasts can be an indication of how much nurturing we give or receive, or the health of our breasts. And even, I mean, if you're a man, men develop breast cancer as well. This is not to say that that's anything anyone should be worried about, but there's something about nurturing and our breasts. Are you able to soften and allow yourself to be nurtured? Like, are you the type of person that you don't hug easily or allow people to really hug you or touch you? Or are you an over touchy-feely person and you love hugging and being nurtured in that way? Can you allow yourself to soften into rest? Or are you sleeping and still highly active in your mind and your energy? When you are doing something, say you are cooking a meal, are you rushing through the process and does your body feel tense? And are you projecting onto the next thing, or are you able to settle into the moment with your mind, with your emotions, with your body, with your energy, and enjoy the chopping, enjoy the stirring, whatever? With this Justice card, there is a self-care message about yoga. And the principles of yoga are so amazing because it's not just in the physical practice in terms of your gaining strength or flexibility in your body, but it filters through into how you live, how you move, how you act, how you think, how you feel. Having stability and flexibility. Being able to breathe into discomfort and relax into discomfort and then the discomfort dissipating. Being able to see in your body where your blocks and limitations are. Are you too rigid? Are you too flexible? Are you too tense? There's so much that we can learn from our bodies. Like, if you look at your body and see, are your shoulders level? Are your hip bones level? Is there an asymmetry in your body? Does the receptive part of you, and which is your feminine side, and the action part of you, your masculine side, is there a balance? Does there need to be an adjustment? Are you more analytical or more creative? Do you want to or need to tap into other aspects of yourself? I am specifically drawn today to her hair, and I don't even feel like in these cards this is male or female. I feel like it's gender neutral. Like there's something around um, the hair being sacred, and a connection to the divine, to the ethers, to the heavens. What is your hair regimen? How do you feel about your hair? Um, Sometimes we think that I want to lose weight, so I'm gonna eat less or cut out carbs, exercise more, and then you do all those things in the physical, and you don't lose the weight, and you wonder why. Because you possibly have, say, you have a negative emotional attachment to your body, like. So you keep looking at yourself and you're like, I hate the way I look in these jeans, or I hate that I am so heavy that I can't move easily. When you need to flip the script and look at yourself like, I love my body and I thank it for what it does. And because I love it, I will feed myself better. Because I love it, I will go for more walks. Because I love it. Instead of, it's just how you speak to yourself and having a mind shift, but you're still, the intention is still to improve your well-being physically and lose the weight, but not looking at it as a limitation or a negative thing, but as a positive thing that you are doing for yourself because you love yourself. Even when it comes to rest, telling yourself that it's okay for me um, to not go out today and nap or do something by myself because I love myself enough to give myself the rest. And not making rest a thing that has to be done and feel so obligatory. It's almost like you don't want to do it, but you do it because you have to. And getting to the point of doing things that are healthy for us because we love ourselves. Let's see what the Knight of Wands says, or the self-care message. The Knight of Wands represents a personal energy that speeds impulsively into audacious adventures, living for the challenge. Being competitive and motivated in your thoughts and actions means you're on your way to achieving something great. Your biggest challenge? Becoming easily bored and not finishing what you start. Work on taking swift action by discipline. This can be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. The affirmation here is, I move quickly towards my passions and confront any challenges head on. And the themes are being hot-headed, forceful, energetic, or daring. And again, it's about finding the balance. Am I being assertive and taking action, or am I just doing? And there's not a whole lot of mindfulness and intention behind it. The self-care message here says, got any board games lying around or a deck of playing cards? Invite a friend or a few to play with you, especially games where you have to draw, speak, or do charades. Let yourself get fired up and challenge the catharsis that challenges bring. Feel the catharsis that challenges bring. So, this is about tapping into your drive, but making it fun. Making it a happy thing and not a troublesome struggle, an obligatory responsibility that you just have to get through, and having that mind shift and that energetic shift of challenges being something that is going to benefit you in a good way and doesn't have to challenge you in a negative way. I am going to leave the message here. I don't feel like there's anything else that's coming through. Let me just have a look at these cards. So we have Libra energy and we have Aries energy that's predominant here. I feel like the emphasis here is on um, being empowered and being the CEO of your life. So you take the inspired action towards the things that you feel passionate about, and even the things that challenge you, but not being wholly and completely dictated by external forces. Finding that balance within you is, I understand my obligations and responsibilities versus my desires and passions, and I know how to make an intuitive decision, and then I have the drive to see it through. And that can be, we always think of action as, okay, I'm going to go and get this thing done, or hold this thing, or make that thing happen. When action can be, I am choosing to go for a walk, or go for a jog, or exercise this morning before I go to work. That is taking action towards your own well-being. And ultimately, if you are healthier, you're going to be happier, and you're going to be able to do things and be wealthier and abundant. And that is the self-care message for today. If this was helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe, and join me again in another video.